A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The Washington ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Cousins escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Give him 3 on first down.
Oh, my God. My bad, y'all. Playing.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Love from the gun.
Go ahead, TJ.
Open man, he's got the tight end, Hockenson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 4 yards out. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in there. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and long for Love. And it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
It's a pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Love. It's caught, Jones.
I spilled my damn food playing this game.
First down here as the tackles
So mad.
Washington's 9-yard line. 26. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
Get off of me.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
God damn.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Again, it's Love. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Following the interception, Cousins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
Complete to
A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards.
and the Washington first down.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins to the right side and complete to Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A carry now for McKissick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14. Lions 7.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stopping behind the line again. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Leads to 3rd down and 14.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Love. Throwing deep for Galladay. Able to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their... shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
from the 44. Cousins looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run with McKissick. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
A gain of 3 on the play.
At the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Washington.
A first down throw for Cousins. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And I think the ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
That.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Now it's the backup Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted.
I spilled my food.
Instead, 2nd down.
Galladay, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
At the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards, the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And we're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 13-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run. Peterson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2nd and 5 now. Stafford. Has got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jesse James, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Prater to add the PAT.
The kick is good.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The kickoff for Detroit.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Cousins. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
On 2nd down, Cousins again, escaping the pressure right. Open man here, Sims complete.
He's not open.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's McKissick. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
The Washington ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 16. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up
2nd and 3 from the 9.
at the 9-yard line.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone.
Come on, Madden.
Touchdown, Washington.
Really?
J.D. McKissick with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington has taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Washington 21, Lions 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? The defense understanding where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Stafford going to lead with Swift on the draw. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience.
All right, let's get some defense going.
Where it needed to be for 6 points.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh, come on.
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
J.D. McKissick.
Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And then open down the middle of the field. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Washington.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Cousins. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he takes it in.
That's what I needed. That's all I needed. Cool. Need him to score. I couldn't stop him. He scored. Now we got to score.
And Washington has taken the lead.
That might be a smart decision.
I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I needed that. Well, I mean, I'd have preferred to stop, but it is what it is. 1 minute, 46 seconds. 2 timeouts.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Play action. Stafford. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Comes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He's back to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard.
Oh, we're all pushing!
2nd and 1. Toward the end zone. That's up incomplete.
Almost.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung
fucked that up.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Stafford now to throw.
He dropped it! Oh, he dropped it!
Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
That's complete. And all the way down
Let's go! Let's go!
Get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, there's still
Let's go!
That extra point is not a gimme.
And he puts it through.
That will tie the game, 28 all. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
That worked out. Definitely worked out.
Just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Nervous, definitely nervous, but it definitely worked out. Let's see if we can get a little stop. We haven't been stopping them.
You don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater.
I want to keep them in bounds.
Get to overtime.
So I want to do.
All right, we'll see if they do
can
just
keep them in
that.
bounds.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Throwing again on second down. Cousins flushed out right.
Let's go. Good pressure. Good pressure. Good pressure.
16 seconds now on the clock. I see you nodding your head up and down.
You're going to have to keep it before it drops.
At this stage of the game,
you have to keep it.
Nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's Tressway now.
I wish I had another timeout,
for the
but
first
it is
time
what it
this
is.
afternoon. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we
exactly
received.
right.
Let's go. Let's go down. Let's score. Let's get the game over with.
Possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
All right. We don't really have to. We don't really gotta go crazy, run the ball. I'm about to mix
The
it up a
Detroit
little bit.
offense ready to begin their drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of
Didn't see that play coming. Didn't see that play coming.
They were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone.
No! Why did I cut like that?
Give their team a chance.
As we see, they control their own destiny now. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, all I'm saying is
First down.
Jordan Love is benched.
Charles, you get
You know, for a little bit.
Situations, that's not a
gonna be
bad
benched
guy
for a
to
little
dial
bit.
into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described.
Oh, number 69, you gotta get that block.
You gotta go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
The Jimmys and the Jokes.
10.
Okay.
At the 30.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stafford will drop this
Take it.
down to Peterson.
I'll take it.
And he'll
I'll
work
take it.
Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Peterson.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Ah!
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Oh, shit. We going for it then. We going for it. We going for it.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
With a 1st down.
Let's go. Ha ha. Ooh, if y'all could tell, I was nervous. I stood up on that one.
Stafford on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Amendola.
Stafford's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Matt Stafford, you. Hey, this touchdown right here. If anybody can hear me, this touchdown.
That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders,
never mind.
Using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to them.
Inside the 5 to the 4. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. They'll run with Peters.
Why is that so? Oh, let's go. Why is that so slow?
Certainly looked like it.
That's a slow play.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Yo, I hate it. I hate being with 3 yards left because it's like you can really fuck this up.
It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention.
Let's go! Game! That's the game! That's the game! Hey, whoever came out to my stream, appreciate it. I really appreciate it. This was like a tight game, overtime. Had to bench my favorite quarterback, but it is what it is. Oh my God. That was an amazing game. GG to the person I played.
So for Detroit, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year.
Let's go. 6-3. 6-3. Oh my God, dog. That was a crazy ass game. Excuse my language. I don't know if Facebook could be. But, I mean Facebook, YouTube. Delete the video. So I don't know. I'm new to this, but that was a heck of a game. But I'm gonna stream again, probably later on today in a different league. So whoever came to the stream, come again, and I appreciate the support.